Hello everybody. So today we are going to solve a Leetcode problem which is recently asked in a contest, and this problem is also asked in a recent Amazon 6-month intern. So it is kind of a medium type of question, but it's very important, and it's kind of some tricky question is there. So before you actually watch the video, make sure you have already attempted the question and try to write the code by yourself so that after you watch the video, it is very easy to understand the solution. So read the problem statement and then continue the video. So the problem statement is saying that you have to find the outlier such that it has the maximum value. So like, what is an outlier? So we can select two elements, and one will be the sum of the others, another will be outlier. So this is the definition of outlier we can see here. So to solve the question, there is two approach. One will be brute force and one will be optimum one. So we can see that the constant is very high, 10 raised to 5. So we have to solve this question in nearly O of n time complexity or n log n, something like that. So we need a better approach, not n square, which can be easily implemented, and it's definitely going to be a time limit exceeded. So I will be solve this question in nearly O of n time complexity, big of n. Okay, so how to solve this question? Let's see. And to solve that, we can say that we are going to suppose return 0, I am saying, and what are the answers to this? Yeah, this is 10 and this is 4, this is 5, this is something like that. Let's why this is not doing, I need to refresh it. Yeah. So check for every possibility. There is some observation to this, like if this element is the sum of the others few elements. Okay, so I need to search that is this element, is there any possibility that this can be sum of the other elements, and one will be the target. So I will store every element in the maps so that the searching will be easier, and the sum will be calculated as I will store first in the map. So let's suppose m, and for every index, for every element in nums, I will store it in m of x plus plus. I store the frequencies of this and also calculate the overall sum. So overall sum will be, every time I will add the x value, so initialize with sum equal to 0. And now I will check every element as a possibility of sum, means sum of the other element. Okay, so if current number is a sum, what is the, we need to search for target or the outlier. So outlier will be outlier equal to overall sum minus the current sum will be this sum overall. So this minus x will be our remaining, and if there is some possibility, okay, if there is any element which I need to find in remaining this array, such that if I subtract this value other element, I get the current element as the sum of the others. So I need to subtract one more x. and this will be the target I need to search in the remaining subarray, and that will be the outlier. So this can be effectively written as 2 into x. So I can say that I need to subtract 2 into x, and I will need to search for this outlier in the map. So I can say that if m dot find that m dot find outlier is not equal to m dot end, means I found it, the value. So I need to say that m will be equal to, answer will be updated as maximum of this one. So answer will be answer comma outlier. I need to store the maximum outlier, and I also say that answer will initialized with int min, and I finally say that answer return. So if I run the test case, I can see that there is error in this test case. Why this happened? Because I need, in this test case, you can see that we are trying to search 13, and 13 is occurring only one times. So this cannot, there is no any 213 present in this array. So I need to also say that if outlier should not be equal to x, otherwise outlier should not equal to x, else if outlier is equal to x, that means I make sure that I have two frequency of the same element in the map. So if outlier is the same element as x, so if m dot find outlier or x same is not equal to m dot end, and m of x is greater than 1, then only I can say that answer will be updated as maximum of answer and x, we can see. And if I run this test case, outlier is not defined, outlier, okay, outlier, yeah, outlier, yeah. And let's run this test case also. So again outlier is not defined, yeah, it is successfully accepting the test cases view, and let's try to submit it. So it is successfully submitted. Thank you, see you in the next video.